MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Rosario takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And what an open to this one. An inside the park home run to start the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No outs, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
Now the pitch.
The third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Taylor is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in now, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nimmo.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Kendrick's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kickoff. second inning.
André, dime.
First
Óyeme,
pitch coming. Here it is.
ahí va una carrera. Me va a dar las dos
And he
carreras.
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Como estaba el juego.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the
Por eso
zone.
fue que dejó caer esa bola ahorita.
And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. Around second. He's on his way to third. He will score. And they now lead by
Y ahora
2.
vamos a estar normal ya. Ahora sí vamos a
The first baseman,
fuego.
number 9, Eric.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Pero le tocó un piche bacano a él, de Grom.
High and deep down the left field line.
Lo que es que Patrick Corbin,
And
Palomé,
that will end up a
es
foul
un
ball.
bobo, porque son todos suyos.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Esa se fue.
Back goes Taylor to the
Yes,
track,
sir.
to the wall.
See ya.
Gone!
Oh, esa repetición ahí. Ellos no batean nada. Nadita. Vamos a ver el importado que
And
hace.
now, Dominic Smith.
The designated hitter,
Fouled away.
Smith.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one. Slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Dominic Smith goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Victor Robles will be next. That's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Inside, he misses, ball 4. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Victor.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 1-1, here it comes. Chopper to short. McNeil's got it for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1
Él no
there.
sabe que una gacela que tengo corriendo.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side.
No había sido tan duro porque tú veas.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through
Ahí se
that.
la dan a mí, no. ¿Qué lo que?
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Que dique.
Batting
Now at
fifth,
the plate, Wilson
the
Ramos.
catcher, Wilson
And that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Three and oh now. Michael Taylor waits on deck. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball four. So a runner at first with one out now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Ramos leads off first with one away. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Struck him out. Next to bat will be the Cuban Yon Moncada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Robles is back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Ramos ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And this will be fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
No batean
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Now batting third base.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Fly out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on.
Ha tenido 4 ahí de una vez. Y ha ido montado.
Now a flare out toward right center. Taylor coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Yeah.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Another one sent foul. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. For the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Robinson Cano. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Yeah, Matt, We don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robinson Cano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being
la gente que tiene que poner para arriba la tiene para abajo.
And that misses
que tiene que
1-1.
tener para abajo lo tiene para arriba. Está loco ese tipo.
But if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Turner.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that.
Está loco.
All set for the start of the 4th. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And now for Washington, Dominic Smith. He'll bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Nimmo.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Robles will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And right into the shift. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
1, 2, 3.
And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Victor Robles. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Oye, me eché pita, lo sacó.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball just off the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Full count, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to Washington.
So striding in, Starlin Castro. Last time through was a base hit. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alonso is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt.
Por mínimo lo
And a
puso a las
nice
4 de la
job to
tarde
keep the
fue de
runners at
este
bay as
juego
the
a la
count
1.
moves to 2-2.
Qué abusador.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Porque saben que uno le da en la noche.
Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, Wilson.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swung on and missed 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now in the box, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Digging in once again, Eric Thames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Dominic Smith. Last time up, he was hit by
Sniffing up. I want to see if
Es
he can
seco
get
que le da
through
la bola
something
es
right
el
here.
tipo.
Nimmo is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Now the pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3 3-0 to punch him out.
Ya, como un hombre que batea 3.21 lo tiene de
First
noveno.
pitch on its way.
Muy
Ground ball
abusado.
sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here now is Trey Turner. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go at a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
the center fielder,
Ready
number
once
9.
again, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout
Talento,
for him in his
talento,
last
brillo.
trip. No balls and one strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting...
And
no,
that'll
pero
get
qué
through into center field for a base hit.
Bobo.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Ya, y me
and that
paniqué cuando vi
ends the
que
inning.
ese tipo iba a batear con primera y segunda. Yo dije, Bobo.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat it.
Ah, pues quiere pedir rápido que sacó a de Grom fue.
For the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Seawald, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hooking up is Nimmo.
Goodbye.
Gone to lead off the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. Hit down the third baseline. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Throw on the
Deja bola,
first.
muchacho,
So
Dios.
good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
La gacela que lleve.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. One run in and one gone so far in this inning. Softly hit out toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ay, no, ponchame.
Strike one to start the
Ahí,
at-bat.
nada más van 8.
The windup and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2-1 to count. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And another foul ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Hit hard on the run to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Soft liner towards short.
Oh, blooper.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Insulto de una vez ahí. Boom, boom. No sabes tú.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto.
Cable de una vez.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center
Bombo.
field.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. So striding forward now, Eric Thames. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Oh, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Asdrubal Cabrera will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Él no sabe, cambie dentro.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up, Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that.
1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Well, trying to throw a high fastball right by him there didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he strikes him out as well, so making back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Ready now, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. 2 out with a man at first. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Pete Alonso. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of...
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line and left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is there. Makes the catch in the ball game.
Okay, ahora sí fue limpio, ¿verdad?
Always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked